What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality? High quality and immersive sound? A sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.
Shantae and Rich. You shoot us a text JJR, whatever's on your mind, to 96893. I got a DM actually on my Instagram, and it's in reference to a video that Kyle and Peyton made, which I love. It's the latest trend, the dancing trend from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, it's to Doechie's new song called Anxiety.
This DM from Sandra says, I finally understand the dynamic of this trend. You guys nailed it. I always saw it, but didn't get why the first person stops dancing. I get it now. No one I've watched does it like you did. It's awesome. I love it. You guys, Peyton and Kyle, you can see it on John Jay and Rich on Instagram. Nice. It's like Peyton's dancing, listening with music, with headphones on, and Kyle walks in the background like you don't know what's going on. She just starts dancing, and then she leaves. It's so small, and it's just a really, really good video. I think it's one of my favorite videos we've ever made. Nice job, you guys.
Thank you.
Well done.
Did it in one take.
Rich, like said, did you guys hear that boom in the East Valley? And I just went on the air and said, if anyone heard the boom in the East Valley, call us. No one called. So it might have just been going on in your house.
Okay, well, I don't think it was just going in my house because
apparently no one called in.
Neighbors kind of like gathered outside. You know how you ever hear that Dane Cook video or that comedy thing where he's like, I heard the thing and I came out of my house.
And I came outside.
That's exactly what happened yesterday. So I'm sitting actually prepping for the show, and I feel, not just here, but this boom that shakes all the windows. And it's not like a shotgun or anything like that. It sounded like something exploded. So as I'm walking outside to see if I can see anything, all my neighbors start walking out, and they all say the same thing. I was in the kitchen, I heard the boom, and I came out. I heard it. So as I look, the neighborhood sites post about what was that boom, but as I look to research on the news or anything like that, I can't find anything. So I don't know.
I think I might know what it is.
A transformer exploded somewhere? I have no idea.
It's kind of, in my house right now, there's something going on, and our whole house is shaking. It's doof, doof, and the dogs are barking. It was so loud. It's been 3 days of that happening. And it's the house behind our house in the alley is being torn down, and they have these huge, like, Tonka trucks, but they're not Tonka trucks. Yeah. They're real trucks.
Yeah.
And they're like breaking the pool up. Like the water's out of the pool.
Oh,
and
wow.
And then I don't know what they're doing. I posted it on Instagram, but this giant tractor picks up this part of the pool, the concrete, lifts it up in the air and just drops it. And the boom vibrates through our whole house. So I went and I recorded on my phone, but it doesn't make the same sound
it's wild.
as it does. Like our walls shake, but when I was filming it, just like dink.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but in my house, boom, boom.
So I was on Facebook yesterday, and one of my mom Facebook groups had brought up that there was this boom, and I listened. I'm trying to find the video right now. I can't find it, but it was like every 5 seconds, it was like a massive like boom, like explosion, and no one could figure out what it was either. They were like, it literally sounds like sonic booms going off within 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Mm-hmm.
So my relatives used to live in one of those fly zones where the airplanes would break the sonic boom, the sound barrier, and it would go just one time, and that's what it felt like. That's what it sounded like, what it felt like. But we don't live around one of those places where jets are doing that. I don't know what it was. So if anybody knows, let me know.
Yeah, dang, I'm so
curious.
mad I can't find this video so I could show you guys.
What's up, Eric? Good morning.
Hey, John Jay.
Yo.
I've been listening for 7 years, since about like 2018. I texted in this morning, my favorite thing that happens on the show that hasn't happened in a while is you guys randomly insert in the, I met Gladys Knight, and then just end in the clip, no context.
I met Gladys Knight.
That clip right there?
That clip right there. Then you guys cut it off and move on like nothing happened.
What do you mean you haven't heard it in a while?
Well, I heard the full clip yesterday on the podcast, but not the little soundbite. I like that one the best.
You know why? What I think that is? Is that what you're talking about, Eric? Is me playing it by mistake.
Oh, really?
Yeah. See, I have on this machine over here, I play music, like a music bed, and I will hit a button called a loop, so it'll just loop the music. And sometimes it's looped, and it'll be
I met Gladys Knight when I worked in Dallas.
And I'm like, oh, God, I should have played that. And that's what I think has happened.
That's the best mistake ever.
And Eric thinks it's genius programming.
No, watch. All the shows now going to start copying us. That's going to happen somewhere. All right. Thank you, Eric. Thanks for listening. That's very nice of you to text in. Yeah. Thank you. That's so funny.
Yep.
Oh, man. So I saw on Kyle's social media that she went and got a little face love.
Yes, I did.
Because you were freaking out that things were moving on your face.
Normal. Okay. I've been getting Botox for a long time. Open about it. Don't care. I love it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but that's my thing. And I went to go see Jamie at the Comstock, and I was like, this is so weird, but I feel like I let it go longer than usual. Like normally when the Botox starts to wear off, I get terrible headaches, and I know, got to make my appointment. For some reason, that didn't happen, and it got all the way to the point where it's like the angry 11s are out, and they are like really angry. So I went in, got the Botox, and if you've ever gotten Botox before, sometimes like after you get it, you have little bumps where every little shot went in. Little bumps all over your forehead. And I posted it on my Instagram, so you can see if you don't know what I'm talking about. But I had to go straight from my appointment to volunteer at my kid's school. And I'm kind of there a lot, so the kids kind of like, they know, like, oh, you're Easton's mom. Oh, you're Addie's mom. And so I was helping out with the first grade class party. And one of the kids in Easton's class, he's looking at me, and I'm like, hey, buddy, you doing all right? He's like, did something happen to you? And I'm like, no, why? He's like, your forehead looks funny. And I was like, oh, medical procedure, don't worry about it. Go get some snacks. Go get some snacks. But it was wild because last night we're sitting in our living room, and Scott was sitting, like, me and the kids sitting on the couch, we're watching a movie, and Scott's like at like the table kind of like working on his computer, and he's like, get this, I just got a residual check. So my husband, if you don't know, he does voiceovers for like radio and TV, and every once in a while he gets like a really cool gig. Like I told you, he voiced the concert for the Jonas Brothers, right? Or Bruce Springsteen.
Green Day.
The whole
Green
tour.
Day.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The whole tour. And I was like, ooh, residual check. That sounds fancy. Like, that sounds very Hollywood. Like, for what? And he's like, well, last year he was hired to do a bit for the Jimmy Kimmel Show.
That we are not in very good shape physically at all. But this is a tricky month for major corporations because nowadays you can't separate your business from an event like Pride Month, and you have to make a statement, which it has become obvious is easier for some companies than others.
At Bass Pro Shops, we know that the great outdoors is a place we can all share. Whether it be a camping trip with your kids or a fishing trip with your lover. It's time to hit the trail. This Pride Month, we're celebrating those who love the outdoors and members of the same sex. Hell, for all we know, there could be fish that are gay. I'm talking to you, rainbow trout.
So we did this bit for Jimmy Kimmel last year, June Pride Month, right? And it just like went about his day. We got the check yesterday. You guys, check it out.
Let me see.
36 cents.
Oh, my God.
36 whopping cents. And I'm like, okay. And I'm looking at the check and I'm just laughing because it's like taxable 5 cents. The government took a nickel.
Wait a minute. You're looking at this all wrong. We can afford fish as our voice guy. Let's hire him.
Like,
Yeah, I got 36 cents for a good bit.
I'm like, I think residuals. I'm thinking like, oh, Friends, the residuals. They live off of their residuals.
So he makes those opens for all the games that we played for Kyle's games. Like, was a Pop 10, 36 cents. That's what you pay him. Here you go. Make me another one. I don't like that one.
I'm like, they literally spent more mailing that to you.
Oh, for sure.
Like, literally. The envelope, the paper, the printing of it, and the postage cost way more than 36 cents.
I wonder if it's weird for him because in that audio clip, he says his own name.
Fish.
Fish are gay. And he's kind of like, whoa, hey, man.
Chill.
Are you guys talking about the fish that swim, or are you talking about me? Very cool. Wow, man, what a lucrative career.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So, you guys, I'm going shopping later.
That's not even one drop of Botox. Not even a drop.
No, it's not.
What are you looking for in a new smart TV? 4K picture quality, high quality and immersive sound, a sleek design? All of those are givens, but only the new Roku Pro Series has all of those and the Roku streaming experience, an award-winning OS. Get fast, easy access to all your apps like iHeart, where you can stream all your favorite music, radio, and podcasts all day, and regular all-inclusive trips to Roku City. The new Roku Pro Series, a smart TV built by the streaming pros.
I'm Molly Roberts.
And I'm Drew Goins. Each Friday on Impromptu, we talk through the questions we can't stop thinking about.
Do we need to rethink how much we drink?
Why are companies really asking workers to come back to the office?
Does boycotting a business actually work?
Should we quit social media?
We're here when the news gets personal and the headlines hit home.
Join Molly and me every Friday on Impromptu from Washington Post Opinions.
Find Impromptu wherever you get your podcasts.
For some of us, personal finances aren't just personal. They include a lot more people than ourselves. Loved ones, neighbors, the communities we call home, and the causes we hold in our hearts. At Thrivent, we help plan your financial picture with the bigger picture in mind. Because even though our business is helping guide your finances, our ambition is to make it mean so much more. Thrivent, where money means more. Connect with us at Thrivent.com.